everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have another Scrap 5 challenge. On the screen right now you're looking at the items we're going to be using, which would be a punched border, cardstock based. We're going to be inking edges today using something new and also sequins. So right now I have on my desk my cardstock base, which is that black cardstock. I have my punch there, my ink to ink the edges, some sequins, which I end up not using these at all, but you'll see what I use instead. And for something new, I grabbed these pattern papers from Close to My Heart, which is from their latest catalog. Let's see, it's the March-April catalog. And as always, all of these items I use today will be listed in the description box below. So everyone participating in this hub today, I will have them linked down in my description box. We're all using these same 5 items. And if you decide to join the challenge as well, be sure to let us know where we can see your layout. You can also use the hashtag scrap5 on Instagram. So you can see there, I went ahead, I removed about a ½ inch of 2 sides of my black cardstock. And now I'm just going around each corner, each edge, and punching them out using that really fun design punch, and it creates quite a huge impact on this layout. And now I'm gonna work on my photos now. These photos are of my grandson. He built a snowman earlier this year, and these are originally 4x6 photos. I decided to go ahead and trim them down to 4x5 instead. And you can see one is horizontal, the other is vertical. Now that black cardstock, I wanted to place it on a pattern paper. I'm gonna trim up this pattern paper here, save the zip strip there to use on my background, but I'm gonna gut the center out because you're not gonna see that part of it, and I will use that center piece on the front of my layout later on. Now this pattern paper is from Close to My Heart. That color is quite a bright yellow. It's lemonade, but it matches really nicely with the hat my grandson is wearing in the photo. And you can see just how beautiful it looks here with that black cardstock on top of it and that punched edge. So here we have the part that I removed from the center. I cut it apart here, and I'm going to use the widest strip here on the front part of my layout. I wanted to have a ripped edge. Now I'm ripping it this direction, but I'm seeing the white core. I did not want to see it on the front where I'm using it. So I decided to flip it around, rip it in the other direction instead. And I am going to be using the other side, which also have that lemonade color, but it's a more subtle design. So I'm gonna ink the edge using my archival ink pad here, but I'm not really loving the impact I have here with it, so I'm gonna re-ink it later on. I decided here I want to add yet another mat to my my base. So I'm removing just a sliver all the way around this background, and I know I'm losing some of that yellow, but there's also a lot of it under the punched out pattern, so it's just enough to to have some interest. I'm sorry, I was lost for words there. It's enough to add interest, but it allowed some room to add in yet another pattern paper, which I absolutely love how that looks on the background. And that color there is a beautiful teal color. It's actually called, I believe, Lagoon, and also from Close to My Heart. So I decided to go here with my Close to My Heart ink pad, the black one, and I love how this looked a lot better than the archival ink that I used before. So I'm inking the edge of this strip of pattern paper here that I got it from the center of that Lagoon paper that I used on the base, and I'm re-inking the second pattern paper and my zip strip as well before I add them all to my background. And you can see my inking is really messy. If you want it to not be that messy, just go ahead and use a dauber like I had before, or even a finger dauber to be even more controlled. So once I have them all in place where I want them to be, I am going to go ahead right now and adhere each one of these layers on my background. Now my first photo, I went ahead and laid it directly on the background. For my second photo, I decided to add some foam adhesive to add some dimension to this layout. And if you wanted to add even more, you can just add a second layer of that foam adhesive. And now I'm going to work on my title. My title on the top there is pretty long, so I decided to go with all of these small alphas, and these are from an old collection by Paige Evans. And it says, "Do you want to build a snowman?" I decided to go ahead and add another word down to the lower right corner. And for that, I am using a sticker that says today, and it's from the Candid Moments collection, the sticker sheet that comes in that collection. I am going to add some foam adhesive here as well, and ink the edges also. Now that brings in that orangey color, which is from Close to My Heart, is called Sundance. So I went ahead, grabbed that sticker sheet again because I wanted to add a little of that Sundance color to the top left just to give it a little bit better balance with the colors on here. So you'll see I will add it above my title to the left, and I am inking the edge of all of these stickers that I'm putting down. So we have these little flags here on the bottom of the sticker sheet. So I'm going to add 3 of those to the top right. And I am sorry, I am a little bit out of frame right now, so you're only seeing the bottom 2 stickers there, but there are 3, which you'll see later on. And here I'm pulling in yet another one that will be added to that sticker that says "So cute." And I'm keeping this really simple. I'm not adding a ton of embellishments because I feel my page is already really busy with all the different pattern papers I use and that punched edge. So here I added one more flag to the bottom of my photo, as well as a tiny bit of journaling saying this was Jaden and when this photo was taken. And now I'm using my favorite pickup tool here to add my sequins in, and using some liquid glass to keep it in place. And I usually lay out my sequins, make sure I like where they are first, and then I'll go ahead and adhere them down. And I'm also going to add in some of these wooden stars. These are from a star embellishment pack from Close to My Heart, and these look almost like snowflakes, so I'm just going to add those in as well. And you can see that pickup tool is sturdy enough to actually lift those wooden pieces. I absolutely love this tool. To finish it off, I'm adding in some splatters, and these are some silver splatters using silver acrylic ink. And I think that just made the layout come together, a nice final touch, just a little bit, not too much. And I'll give you a close-up look right now at the completed layout. I hope you guys enjoyed the process today. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you're not already following my channel here, be sure to click that follow button right now, that subscribe button. And also check me out on Instagram and follow me there as well. I will have those ladies listed in the description box. Be sure to go on over, take a look at their inspiration, their layouts using these same 5 items today. So thank you all for watching, and until my next video, bye.